I think one of the main things that has helped me is come out and be comfortable with myself and being able to say, yes, I'm undocumented, and it doesn't define the person that I am. I am me, and I shouldn't be able to make my life around my status. And Dream Action NIU has helped me come out and be comfortable with myself.
Dream Action has helped me, I think, find a family away from home, like find a family here on campus. I really enjoy being a part of Dream Action because I'm really passionate about it. So just being able to collaborate with all the events that we do and everything that Dream Action does and speaks about and shares.
The most challenging would be the thought of me being undocumented and not having the people to help me and the resources before I was in Dream Action NIU. It's that mentality that they put in you that, you know what, you're undocumented, you're not worth anything. So I think the mental health was the biggest issue I had to deal with. And now being part of Dream Action and taking the role that I take has helped me overcome that trauma.
I think it has affected my choices, and by that I mean what career path I want to take, because I've always wanted to be have a career in the medical field, and that is really hard to get into when you're undocumented. So I've been like picking other things that I'm really not passionate about. So, but now that I think about it and now that I have the opportunity to, I'm just gonna go for what I really want. Talking to like my mentors here at the LRC and to certain advisors that I'm able to come out and tell them my status, they have really like motivated me and just told me to go for it and tell me, you know, if you have the opportunity, even though it's not something that I can really say after 2 years I'm still gonna be able to be here. It's something that if I have it now, you know, I just have to be optimistic about the idea and follow my
There's a
dreams.
lot, but I think one of the main one is being able to have the same experience as any other student that is documented for several reasons. My freshman year, we're supposed to live in the dorms as a requirement, but obviously given my lack of financial aid, I couldn't do it. It was too much for my parents. So it was really hard to have the same social life and even academics to have resources as any other student does. So I think that's one of the main ones.
One experience that I had was before coming to NIU, and that was when I was trying to get my school ID, and I couldn't because I didn't have a driver's license, and I didn't have my matricula either. So one way to avoid that is either to get your driver's license with the DACA thing, or just to get a matricula, and then that way you could have your school ID and avoid that. And that was just something unpleasant for me because I had to be in school without a school ID, or the one that I didn't have a picture, and that caused a lot of problems with getting into places because I didn't have an appropriate ID or identification with me, and that was probably the biggest issue I had.
My best memory was on June 27, 2012. It was the first time I was able to organize a student panel, and it was my birthday. So I took that as a rebirth of myself, a rebirth of my situation, a rebirth of my struggle and the struggle of the students that were in the panel. And I was able to just tell these mental health counselors what we're about. And the students that were in the panel, it was liberating to face the face that can't really relate to me. You know, they're not brown, they're not Latinos, so they have a lot of issues understanding where we come from. So it was very like, okay, this is what's going on. your country's getting a little more browner. You need to learn how to work with us. So it was more like, where it was like a mutual teaching.
The DACA workshops, because we are able to help all these kids fill out a very important application that would really help them in the future. And that also probably the biggest one has been the Springfield trip, the trip to Springfield that we made a couple months ago. That was really powerful, talking to the representatives about the DREAM Act and about the other act that will give driver's licenses to undocumented individuals. That was really powerful as well.
I think that would be going to La Marcha in Chicago, because when I was yelling and when I was marching, I felt like I was doing something for my parents and something for the rest of the people that are Latinos and undocumented.
I think this is my best memory right now. Being able to come out, being able to say I'm undocumented, and sharing my story and being able to feel comfortable and just being able to help other people.
Definitely.
The advice was the same that was given to me. Education is something no one can take away, and it's the key to the world. And I'm always gonna say that because it's true. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Fight for your people. I feel like no one has ever gotten to the point they're in their lives right now without anyone's help, and we need to give that help back. We need to give that help back. We need to help each other, our brothers or sisters, our neighbors. It's about spreading the knowledge we have, spreading the love that we have for each one of us. I'm still learning how to do that. It's not easy, but it's something possible that will make our community a better community.
I would say to get involved with the Latino community. And if we have a Latino Resource Center, come here and talk to the people here. Like, they are really good resources, and they will really help you out with whatever you need and guide you, get you involved, and just give you advice of things that you might not know of, like scholarships and other things. Just get involved in the Latino community.
I think it's being able to use your resources and being able to see that there's a lot of support here at NIU, and that we can get through it, and we can help, and you can get through it, and you could do it. So there's no reason for you to be like, I'm undocumented and I can't do it. It's not a small thing, but you could overcome it. So you really need to believe in yourself and being able to know that you can do it, and not letting anyone or any law or nothing get the best of you, and just being able to say, hey, I'm undocumented. So for sure.
My advice would
thank
be
you very much.
to make sure that you have the right information, and also to push to find money. If money is a problem, make sure you look enough at websites, the school page, the school website, anywhere that you can find scholarships or anything that might give you money for school. And yeah, that's probably my biggest advice. Yeah, just don't give up, and make sure to prove people that you can make it. And I know at times it might seem like it's not possible, but it is, and I am proof of that, because I am here, and I plan on being here until I graduate. And I know it's tough, and it's not fair to not be able to have it as easy as other people, but that will make you into a stronger person and a better person as well.